the wonderful Glock 42, but today I'm gonna run some hollow points out of it. Oh, there we go. That's a good effect. Did you see that? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, missed that. Oh, that's good. That's good, Tony. Well, guys, I might be a little bit late for a review of the Glock 42. That's okay. I'm still going to talk about it. Why not? It's still the smallest Glock. It's a true baby Glock. And you just saw some footage of me shooting this weapon. I've actually been shooting it a little bit more off camera than what you guys have seen. I'm going to kind of briefly go over some of the features of this weapon for you guys. Of course, this is a 380 auto, 380 ACP. This is going to feature the Generation 4 stippling or the grip on that. Generation 4 style magazine release, a little bit oversized. This is a 6-round magazine, plus one in the chamber. Striker fired on the action. Of course, you're going to get your polygonal rifling in your barrel, standard on Glock. You're going to have your Generation 4 double capture recoil spring, standard Glock sights on this. And, of course, it just has no character. And it's not appealing cosmetically. Just like any other Glock, of course. This Glock just has no character. I'm sorry. My experience so far with this gun, shooting it, it's worked flawlessly. It's been 100% on it. I haven't thrown it in the sand. I haven't, blown it up. I haven't dragged it behind a car. I haven't ran over with my truck or anything. I've just done pretty much a pretty fair kind of review on it. Just running ammo, different types of ammo, running hollow points, ball ammo, different grains, doing rapid fires. It's pretty standard stuff. When I decide to destroy guns, I will do it in a different video. So let's talk about the concept of why you would buy this gun. You're going to buy this gun because you want a carry gun. You want a concealed carry weapon. You're law enforcement. You want a off-duty weapon. You want a backup weapon on duty. Does this fit that role? 380 ACP. Your grip width is a little bit under 1 inch. I would say yes, it fits that role. Are there 380s out there that are smaller than this that can be carried in a more comfortable fashion? Absolutely. Are there 380s that will print less than this 380? Absolutely. But this is, it's a Glock. Now, there's been controversy that has surrounded this gun, the 42, when it first came out. Failure to extracts on it, it's picky with ammo. This particular one was made in January of this year, 2015. So maybe they ironed out the kinks on mine. I'm not sure. But I can tell you from a personal opinion about this gun, I think it's a great gun. For women that are looking for their first gun for a carry, I would suggest picking this one up at the gun store and taking a look at it. For me, I shoot low left, and I'm going to show you why. My finger cannot get in that trigger guard. It just can't. I mean, look at the top view of that sucker. That's my fingertip on that trigger. It just is. I hit, and if I get more comfortable with it, now I'm doing a revolver pull. So, for me personally, I have to take about 5,000 rounds to figure this gun out, to get comfortable with it, train accurately with it. I let my family members shoot it. Let my mom shoot it. She's in her early 50s. She uses a Beretta 92 for home defense, and I asked her what she thought about it. She doesn't really like it. She didn't really like it. Just personal opinion, but it did not malfunction on her. It did actually, come to think about it, we had one problem. I believe she limp wristed the firearm, unfortunately. But that was the only issue. It wasn't the gun itself. So it's been awesome. The guns work flawlessly. So let's talk about really quick about why would you ever buy this gun for home defense? Maybe you're just new into my channel. You're doing research because you want a gun for home defense. You don't really know. Let's say you're a woman. It's your first time buying a gun. You don't know what's going on out there. You're in terms of guns, I mean. And you're scared. You don't want to get a big gun. Well, I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to bring another Glock, and this is actually one of my first guns I ever bought. The Glock 22. This is a 40. I wouldn't suggest this as your first gun, especially for a women shooter, but even for a male shooter, maybe at that. Sick, maybe with 9 is cheaper. But when we talk about home defense, we need a light rail, and we need capacity. That's what we need. The Glock 42 does not give you that option. Doesn't give you an option for light rail. There's no light rail on here. And it doesn't give you the option for capacity. The 380 is not the 100% best cartridge for home defense. Anyways, I would step into a 9. And if you chose this for home defense, let's say it fits you the best. And that's some of the most important aspects of finding a gun is what fits you. Make sure, please make sure, you go to a gun store that sells night sights and have them install it immediately. Even if you guys, this is your carry gun too, please install some night sights on this thing. If you like to go out at night, it's pretty important. But if this is your home defense gun, do that immediately and get yourself a flashlight right by this gun because you're going to need it. So, in terms of the competition for this gun, I'm going to bring in the shield really quick. It says size comparison for you guys. I'll put this one on the base. I'm going to take the magazines out. And you can see the shield's a little taller on that, obviously. But the shield gives us 8 rounds of 9mm, one in the chamber. Of 9mm, of course. Glock, 6 rounds, one in the chamber, 380. So when we compare it to that, it depends on your school of thought, but my school of thought is let's go with the 9mm. I think this offering from Glock, in my opinion, was not a fail. I think they were late to the party. I'm late to the party just reviewing it. I should be reviewing the 43 right now, which I will and plan on doing a 43 review. But ergonomically speaking of the Glock, I think for me, I have really long, weird fingers. I don't know what the heck's going on with that, but me and this gun don't pair well together. I've never been able to shoot small guns that well. Honestly, I can shoot a gun like this a little bit better because, as you can see, it's just more natural for me to shoot this gun. I'm more comfortable with the SIG 238. A personal opinion, purely. I think this gun did not let me down. I have no negative things to say about this Glock, like other people do. Or some people, I'm sorry, out there on the web. And if you're looking for a carry gun and you want a 380, definitely put this on the counter at the gun store. Pick it up, feel it, pull the trigger. This trigger's coming in right around probably 6 pounds. Reset, audible, bam, it's there. Reset's good. It's a Glock. Didn't let me down. My Glock 22 you saw never let me down either. So we're going to keep bringing you more videos and try to just review a ton of products for you guys, because we want you guys, I want to give you the most information that I can to help you make a better buying decision for your next firearm. We'll see you next time.